Hello and welcome to Amulet Networks. Today we are going to cover a PHP tutorial which will help you cover the basics of MySQL with PHP. The requirements to go through this video is it's important that you have WAMP or XAMPP installed on your server, plus you need a text editor like Notepad or Notepad++. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can create a MySQL database, and then we'll be connecting to the database using PHP and try inserting some values into the database. Now we will open phpMyAdmin on our WAMP installation. I am using WAMP for this tutorial as it's something I preferred over any other available server distribution. So I will create our database now. I am calling it tutorial. You can name your database whatever you like. To create a database, you just need to write create database and the database name, and then click on this go button and your database will be created. Now we will be selecting the database from the side menu, and we will create a table in our database, say customer, and we will give it 5 columns. Now here is the main part of creating your table. You need to define a certain columns in which you will be showing the data. So we will give it an ID and give it as auto increment, so it generates a unique identification number for each and every entry of the customer table. Then we need the first name of the customer, which can be text, last name, again it can be a text, then phone, like customer's contact details. So phone numbers are usually of 10 digits, so I'll make it a 10. Then say we need his email. Email will be a text, and storage engine we will be using MyISAM. Now here we have our table created. Now coming to the PHP part. In order to connect to our database, we need to write certain code. Say we call it index.php. Save it in the folder. You are supposed to save the file inside the www folder of your WAMP installation. So I have created a subfolder tutorial inside that www folder, the public folder of my installation. Now we will create a connection, MySQL Connect. MySQL Connect is the new way of connecting to the database. In this you need to pass the host of your database. In my case it is localhost, then the DB user, and then the password. I don't have a password for my localhost user root, so I am not giving it a password. And then the database name, which we just created, tutorial. This is the connection string for connecting to our database. Now we are supposed to insert some values into our PHP, into our database using PHP. So we create a HTML form to enter the customer data into the form, into our database, sorry. So I will be creating a simple form to insert the values into the customer table that we just created. say customer's first name, this is currently what we are making is a simple HTML form within the echo block of PHP. We give it the name so the server can know which field is passing what attribute to the server. So right now I'm creating a form. I'm placing all the fields of the form on a table so it looks good when it comes on our screen. So here I will be taking the mobile number from the user input and we give it the names. You can give any name as per your convenience. I am keeping it same as the database table so that it's easier when I refer it to future. And now since we have all the fields of the form ready, we need a button to submit the database to the data and click on. Yeah. So here we have our database ready. We'll just test it out. Localhost / yeah, as you can see we have our form ready, but it is not linked to any PHP file right now. So most of you are wondering what this add.php is. So we are going to create it now. And yeah, so connection string. This one line gives you connectivity with your database. Now we will be checking if all the fields were set or not in the HTML form, because we want all the fields to be inserted. So we put a check or for each and every field, like it has been submitted as an input or not. So here we go. Right. So we had 4 fields and we have all of them listed over here. Now we will check that none of them are blank. One second. I remember where that option is supposed to be here. Yeah, word wrap. Yeah. Now we have all the fields submitted. If in case if fails, we will give an appropriate error message. Echo, please enter all the fields. Now we will be reading the input given by the user. So since the method that we set in our form was post, so we'll be reading the post array that came to us, and here we are reading all the details which were submitted using the form. I'm not a regular video producer, so please bear with me. I know it might be hard to understand, but yeah, I'm trying my best to improve my language skills. Insert into customers. Table name was customer, sorry, and I open the structure for my reference. Yeah, I'm not providing a value for ID column because it's auto increment, so it will be auto generated by the MySQL system itself. I'll be passing the values in this query now. The first name, and here we are with things at their place, and yeah, so this is our query. In this we have used an insert statement, insert into customer. Then we have given the column names for which we are providing the values, and here I'll execute MySQL query. Now we'll pass the connection string along with the query to execute, and we will show our success message: record added to database. So now let's check it out whether this thing works or not. Test name, and I give it a so it says record added to database. As you can see, the record has been inserted into the database. Coming back, we have covered all the aspects of this video. In our next video, we will be covering how you can actually fetch this database that you just inserted into the database using a PHP program and make your website more dynamic. This is a very simple query. In our upcoming videos, we will be covering more complex queries which will be actually useful when you go outside and make a real world project. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any queries, please let us know in the comment section. Do like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.